Tell me if it pops up.
No, yeah, there's probably a bit of a delay, isn't there? Like
Yeah, there should be.
usually
Yeah.
20, 30 seconds. Yeah, there we go. Looks like we're up.
Everything good? You hear audio?
Yep, I can hear audio. I'm just seeing the thumbnail at the minute.
Ah, okay, I'll switch it over. Sorry.
Ooh. Should have got a drink before we started, but I think I've got enough
I
here.
was about to tell you, but I forgot. Just
Yeah, no, I've got enough drink with me. Should be alright for a while.
do you see the game screen?
Yep, everything looks good now. I can even see your activate Windows message.
Yeah. No, let's just gloss over that.
Yeah, we'll ignore that for now.
Yeah. Oh, we should do the
Okay.
intro. To anybody that may be watching, this is our new game, Beyond the Clouds. I'm joined with Matt.
Hello?
We made it together, and we're doing a quick playthrough. And we'll just talk our way through it, I suppose.
Yeah, we'll probably. Well, I know some things I want to talk about. I think the thing I mainly want to talk about is things we've had to change recently to make the game a bit more playable. Because we did see that some new players to the game did find some early parts difficult, which were actually intended to not be very difficult, but that was down to some errors that we made,
Well,
and we have since fixed them, and we'll be
yeah.
pointing them out as we go.
I mean, it's our first game. It's a learning process for us too. So,
That's true. That is true.
speaking of new features, we'll be using checkpoints today. I think. I'm
Yeah.
fine with normal. I'm down with normal, but I think it'd be easy to just do checkpoints.
Might be a very short stream if you get a fair way and fall. So yeah, let's use checkpoints. And also, Darren will be the person playing. I'm just here to talk and check the chat if anyone does join. We're getting straight into it then.
All right, we're landed on the planet. If you're wondering as well, I guess this was originally supposed to have like a kind of Interstellar vibe, I suppose. You know, with the ship on the water and whatnot.
Yeah, I think that is something we did do quite well when we first started talking about this game, and we did put together some of our concepts, like ideas for the environment. Like I was saying to you earlier, I went through and looked at all of the old screenshots and that we had, and I think what we kind of agreed on for the environment and what we actually ended up creating is very, very close what we wanted.
Well, we wanted a style that was kind of simple and a simple aesthetic. Already had my first fall.
I'm about 20 seconds behind, so. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I just saw it. Okay, all good. The first thing I noticed was those steps that you just went up, the white kind of like spirally steps.
Right.
They're a bit better now with the changes that you made to the
Right.
character. Whereas before, like if you jumped too quickly, you would get bounced back. But now it doesn't seem to do that, which is nice. Also interested to see if you use the same kind of speed runny trick that I do.
I feel like the first part, like anyone who plays this kind of game, like the first part you get familiar with, right? 'Cause you've probably done it a bunch of times. The first part I've done it many a time, I think. Ooh. This puzzle was one of the ones we built at the very start. The jumping tower.
Oh, like the antenna kind of thing.
Yeah, the antennas.
Yeah. I was actually struggling on this a couple of days ago. This part, I just completely forgot how to do it.
Yeah.
And yeah. And then how do you do this part? Do you
I use audio, so like can you hear the sound
Okay.
okay?
Well, if I listen to the sound, I'll hear us talking on the stream. So
Ah, okay.
but yeah,
Well,
do you do the three kind of footsteps, like 1, 2,
right,
3,
yeah,
and then okay.
I tend to listen between 2 or 3 footsteps,
Yeah.
and that's how I time it.
Right, yeah, that's exactly how I do it. And I also noticed as well earlier when I was playing this that if you move the mouse before you jump, like if you turn the mouse before you jump, it can
Yes,
like make you jump off at an awkward like a really awkward angle. So I always like jump and then turn the mouse.
Yeah, I jump and turn. Actually, you don't need to turn at all. If you just jump and
You
let
can
go,
just jump back, yeah,
go.
straight back.
I'm at the blue platforms right now. I noticed a lot of people jumping on the platforms, which I think is what's suggested, but what I like to do is just
Give them go every other platform, yeah.
So maybe not everything is as hard as it seems. And then get the first checkpoint. And make my way up the towers
now. I think those towers were one of the very first kind of obstacles that I built for this game. I don't remember. I built a few things before them, but they didn't get used. We didn't use them. Or we did have them in, but then I think I took them out. But this is like the first, one of the first things I built, which actually has stayed in.
Yeah, thankfully.
And this part's much easier now.
Much easier to do.
Right.
My apologies for that. But I like to just walk now and take my time and then jump up these platforms like this. And I'm not sprinting, I'm just walking and climbing. And I'm onto the stairs now. Oh, this one's a difficult with me and my mouse sensitivity is a little... This platform you can actually run off, you don't even need to jump. I like, you know...
At the top of the stairs?
Yeah. I'm really using all my mouse pad right now.
Oh, I actually find it much better with the lower sensitivity on the mouse.
It's just from all the FPS games, man. I'm used to the low mouse sensitivity. Oh.
Yeah, originally we was just using the default kind of sensitivity in Unreal, and I think I just got used to it, but by default it's far too sensitive. But you know, I got used to it by playing this game so much I didn't even give it a thought. And then it wasn't until we packaged the game and I was trying to beat it that I really kind of started getting annoyed with how sensitive it was, so I wanted to put the sensitivity back in. Got that in. Where are you now, by the way? Because you've just gone over the purple blocks.
I'm just making my way to the blue cylinders,
Okay.
which is my most hated bit because... Oh, thank God, a checkpoint.
And that
Okay.
part's actually easier than it used to be.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Ooh.
So I don't know if you noticed, but there's one of the pillars, when you're on top of it, you have to do a big run and jump to the next like small blue one.
Yeah?
Before originally
Oh,
that
My first
required
fall.
oh no. But yeah, originally that required to do a special jump.
You're talking about the crouch jump.
Yeah.
Ah, yeah. See, I'll explain it. Many people don't know, but you can do a bigger jump by sliding and then jumping immediately after. It uses the acceleration from the sliding to give you a longer jump. But it wasn't originally intended, but when we found it, we just kept it in because we thought it was like one of those nice little... One of those secrets people might figure out and use. Maybe if people wanted to speed run or whatever, you can do a lot of skips with it. Yeah, I'll do it right here. I'm about to do it. See, you can make this jump normally, but if you wanted to get a bit more distance, you can do it like this. And then I ran really fast there, more than I wanted to. I almost fell off. All right,
Yeah, that's the thing now. You have to be careful with using it.
Be careful here because this one's a killer. There's actually one right above me. So often people miss it. And so if I jump here, I'll hit my head and fall down. So what I normally do is I just walk off. I just hold forward and I climb up like that.
Yeah, that's you're talking about the blue cylinder,
Yes,
right?
yeah.
When I was playing this again the other day, I actually thought that some of the blocks hadn't loaded in. I was like, isn't there supposed to be a block here that I'm supposed to jump to?
All right, here
Didn't
you can
realize it
actually
was
make
behind.
this one by doing a regular jump. But if I do a crouch jump, I can make it so easily. But you can't. Everything in the game can be done with a regular jumping. Alright, our third checkpoint. See, maybe you've noticed now the mysterious stranger. Sometimes you can find throughout the level. It will appear and disappear.
Yeah, I can't remember
Yeah.
how many instances of that
There's a few. Sometimes he's obvious, sometimes he's less obvious. But if you keep your eye out, it's normally there. Alright. Guessing here. I'm not sure which one. This one? Yes. This one? Yes. Ooh. Wow, I one-shot the pads.
You did? I've pretty much memorized all these.
Yeah, that's
Pad
the memory,
sequences now.
coming in handy there. The next part is the time section. So what I will say about this is I noticed sliding was a little bit difficult. So just remember when you do slide, you can jump out of it straight away. So you do slide and then jump. And
Yeah.
I'll demonstrate that now because there's a point where it looks like you may want to climb. If you do, it's wrong. It's sending you the wrong way. The intention is that you don't climb something, you slide under it. I'll just try and do that now.
Yeah, I mean, some people also might just forget that you can slide. I think this is the first time that sliding is actually needed in the level. But all of the timed sections, they are all completely possible to finish within the time limit we've set.
I think originally what we did is we tested like our what we could do in like our best time, and that's what we kind of set. But then we kind of like went back on it and made it we were a little bit more generous.
Yeah, like I think that first one is I want to say 12 seconds. It might be 14. And I think let's say it's 14, right? So I think if I was doing it in 12 seconds, I think I added 2 extra seconds to it just to be generous. But they're all definitely like doable. This part I found hard as well, like after coming back to it, because I hadn't played this part for so long.
The blue platforms originally were a lot harder. There was more platforms to make it more confusing, and there was more platforms that would kind of sabotage your jump. But because it was kind of close to the level, we just simplified it a little bit. All right, now this might catch people out. Running up this wall here, this last bit, which you'll have to do. Sometimes you might not make it just like that, and you'll think, oh, I can't do that. You could try and come back, take a little bit of a leap at it, and you'll get it like that. So if you jump into the wall as opposed to jumping right next to it. Also, one little thing you can do is if you wall run when you're next to it, you can jump at the very end and then get a little bit extra distance like that.
Yeah, that's my preferred method, doing the little extra jump at the end.
Yeah, that extra little jump can give you the little verticality you might need.
I use that same little trick a bit later on in the level on the red. I don't know what we call that section. It's like the pegboard kind of thing. The peg, not pegboard. Kaplunk towers. Do you know what I mean? They're the cylinders that's got like the little red platforms on them.
Here I don't know. This is your puzzle. I'm not sure. It looks like you should go left, right? Because it's lower down, but the right one is actually closer. So I always go for the right one. I've missed it.
That was just a little thing to catch some people out.
All the way back.
That can be made with a regular running jump as well.
It can, yes. I've done it before, but I messed it up. Oops. Oh, my memory failing me. Alright, let's try again. Here? Nope. Help me out.
The jump pad on the floor there as well. You have to jump into it for it to work. Like you can't just run over it. I did see some people just running over it. Yeah. Okay, so it goes right, right, left, right, right, left.
I did it.
Okay.
I'm trying to speed run a bit. Still nobody's made it to the top yet.
No, it's it might actually take people a while before they can just because I don't know, I think you learn a lot as you go in this game. Like there are some places where you will fall, but it's not going to be like a disastrous fall really far down. So you do have the chance to like practice that part over and over, and you will get to learn some of like the small little tips and tricks to getting over them, which are useful in other places as well. Like the one we showed you with the jump at the top of a vertical wall run or jumping into a vertical wall run to get a little bit of extra height.
Alright, I'm back to where I previously fell. And I'm about to enter the maze, little maze section.
Pipe maze.
These little elevator, jump pad into elevator, they're pretty forgiving. You don't really have to time the elevator, to be honest.
You get like so much height on the jump pads now.
So you can come off these and then jump onto here. I just did a little crouch jump. Not necessary, I'm just trying to save a little time. And now I have to find my way. Okay. Where should I go?
You can actually just jump, like do a regular run and jump from the elevator to make it over as well into the pipe maze. It's really close though, but it is possible. That's the way I usually do it.
Alright, I think I've completed the first section. Alright, this might confuse me actually, I'm not sure.
But there's in the pipe maze, there's 3 or 4 ways you can do it. What I'm seeing you do now is, I think, possibly the quickest way doing it. Let's see how you do the second half though.
Okay.
Yeah, you are taking the way I intended.
Little moving blocks. Just kind of inhibit your movement a little bit. Not too difficult. Just take your time.
Yeah, you have to be careful with grabbing them if they're moving.
And I've got my well-deserved 4th checkpoint. Look how far we've come. Let's have a look. There's our ship down there, and still a lot to go. Let's do a little bit more.
Now, one piece of advice I would give to players is it's definitely beneficial to use sprint as much as possible when moving from one obstacle to another.
Yeah.
I just think that if you're walking, you don't quite get the distance required, but if you're sprinting, like I guess 99% of the time you're gonna get more than enough distance. Some of the jumps, even while sprinting, are really kind of close, but you should still be able to do them.
Yeah, I think walking is more for like a cautious small jump. Sprinting jumps are what you're going to be doing most of the time. There is like a sprint queuing system, so obviously you can just toggle sprint on and off, and when you land, you're still gonna continue to sprint. Wow. Oh no! Let's try that again.
Did you fall? Let's have a look. Let's see where you are. I think I know where it is. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. That might actually be where you have to do a slide jump. I always slide jump there, I think.
Oh wait, can you go higher actually? Can go higher, I think. If you wanted to. But I won't. Alright, I'll just do a slide jump. Now land in the pole.
I guess that was an opportunity missed to hide some type of Easter egg at the top of those things.
These things are trouble. Just gotta jump with them. See, I'm jumping as they rotate, and I'm moving my character. Just try and stay where I wanna be. I like to think the game is kind of broken up a little bit into sections that are kind of challenging, and sections like in execution, and some sections that are a little bit more peaceful. But maybe they kind of lull you into a false sense of security, and when you're sleeping, they'll punish you.
Yep. Oh yeah, for sure. There's some parts that just look easy to do, but if you're not really paying attention, you will get punished for it. But we did, or well, at least when I was like putting things into the level, I did try to separate like the hard parts, like with like a easier part in between them, so it wasn't just like full on all the time. Just because we decided, or we did say that we weren't going to have any kind of save system or checkpoint, so I did want, somewhere where could just, leave the character, take a break or whatever, and come back and ease your way back into it before trying something difficult. Since then, we have included checkpoints because without them, it can be a very, very frustrating game.
Oh, that was my mistake there.
Oh, are you on the sliding, the gate things?
The
timed gates?
There's a moving platform.
Okay. Oh, yeah.
Dear.
Ah, so close to a checkpoint as well.
Yeah? That's how it goes.
Yeah, I think the position of the checkpoints are pretty good for the most part. There's a couple of places now that I think I would like to have had an extra one, but we didn't want to put too many in. We didn't want them to be so close as well.
No! I lost my momentum, that's what happened there. If you hesitate with the jump pads and you press back too much to stop your momentum, you can't get it back. Something to be wary of, I guess. I got afraid I was gonna lose my momentum again. I did it again.
Again? Oh no. Dear. Now just imagine if there was no checkpoints in the game. Would you
I
have
mean,
rage quit by now?
Me personally, yeah, I probably would have.
Yeah, same.
But, you know, we created a game that thought might attract a particular kind of crowd that likes that kind of challenge.
Yeah, I have played a few of those games like that, and
Oh, come on.
they're games that I couldn't enjoy for too long in one sitting. I'd have to like come back to them and try to piece them all together until I got good at them.
These kind of games, sure, they're challenging, right?
Yeah.
But then, you know, doesn't that make the reward that much sweeter, I suppose?
Well, yeah. I mean, that's the whole point of this game. It's not designed to be an easy game. It's not really designed to be an enjoyable game. Obviously, we do want people to enjoy it, but
no.
if you like being punished, then you'll enjoy it. If you don't like being punished for all your hard efforts, then you're probably not going to enjoy it. But it's an experience.
Why am I not getting enough momentum here? Help me out.
Well, it doesn't help that like the stream I'm watching is like 20-30 seconds behind. Let's see what you do wrong. I don't know. So what I usually do is when I get onto the last like rotating block thing, I just run straight away. Just run and jump straight away. I don't pause on that one. I don't know if that like gives you any extra momentum or not. I don't take a pause on that.
Oh, I see. Alright, so the strategy definitely is to not jump, but to simply run off. And it's way more consistent. Alright, let's do this. Let's not lose faith now.
He's been a bit brave on the balance beams sprinting.
Whoa. Okay. I think that's the trouble sometimes. You know, when you play it and then you get knocked back, and then you think, oh, I've got to go through this again, and then you start going, you know, faster, taking more risks, trying to make up for lost time and whatnot. Then you just start having more accidents.
So I just have a second piece of advice. If you do play this game in the summer, make sure your room is air conditioned. I was trying to play earlier and my hands were so sweaty that it was like almost impossible. Yeah, it was almost impossible to play. It's so hot in this room right now.
Okay, I got another checkpoint. I think we'll try for one more. I want to make it to the cannons, and then we'll take it from there.
Yeah, cannons. I think you got 2 more checkpoints to the cannons, I think.
Right or left? Does it matter? Maybe it does.
No,
Maybe it doesn't.
I don't think it does. Also, those sliding gate jump things just done. You have to Okay, well I just found out that you could stop after the gate.
I think that was the final gate. But I could
Okay.
be wrong.
You do have to time them so carefully. Like you have to jump right at the very end. But you also have to make sure that you've still got like enough speed on your slide. Get across. I was failing them a lot earlier.
Okay.
It's really interesting to see you play this though, because I only usually see you play it for like a minute or 30 seconds when you're like showing me something
Yeah.
that you've made or improved.
You're impressed, I
But
can see. I can tell.
no, well, I'm impressed with myself more to be honest, because a lot of the little things I do, you also do.
Yeah.
We do it exactly the same way, yeah.
Okay.
Just like when they're like, I noticed it on those really small cubes that you was jumping at. You were just like tapping spacebar and then slightly moving, right? You wasn't like
Yeah.
trying to sprint. Yeah, you weren't even like adjusting your position. You was just pressing space and then moving.
Oh my goodness. Just like that, I'm back. I mean, at this point, I'm trying to be a little cautious too. You know, I don't wanna. But I realized after this end, I just fell. So.
Yeah, these pistons, they are the first place where I have to really kind of start focusing and being very cautious. They're all about timing.
Yeah.
I think there is an optimal path to take through them. I'm not sure if I take the optimal path. I think I probably just take the safest way through them. I usually spend about 4 or 5 minutes just getting past that one obstacle.
Right. I'm going again. I won't let the stream down. Pressure's on. Alright, let's just take a minute. Where are we?
Probably about, what, 20% complete there? 5%?
Alright, time for the pistons.
I don't
Or
remember
mushrooms.
how many times we actually spiral round the
Ooh, Jesus.
tower.
Sorry. Just get this timing right. Okay. A little window that you can run across, but you see it's small. Just have to time it appropriately. And these ones alternate. And I can just launch myself a little bit. Oh no, I mistimed it.
Yeah, these are where I like I was saying, I spend a lot of time trying to time like the launch jump.
Yeah?
Yeah. I feel safer doing that than like trying to run across, like time my little jumps. Yeah, I see what you just done. Yeah.
Yeah, you have to time your jump on the upswing of the piston to get a little bit of a boost that will propel
No.
you. But you have to time it, yeah. You know, I'll give it one more shot. I mean, just to let anybody that might be watching know, our intention is not to go all the way to the end today.
Yeah, we don't want to give away how to do everything.
Right.
Mm.
Yeah, plus that is, it would take a while. I don't think we'll make it beyond the clouds. Oops. Saved it.
Yeah, and if anyone does end up, you know, noticing this video on our channel, and they have any questions about the game or whatever, just feel free to, you know, drop a comment or a message, and we'll always get back to people regarding the game. You know, any questions, fine.
Yep.
There's
and
no.
also, oh my goodness.
There's no wrong question. Just like what we said when we was building this. There's no wrong, like what do we say? No wrong idea or something. Just whatever you make goes, kind of thing.
I'm locked in right now. Yeah, and it's of course available on Steam. Link in the description.
Yeah, and also feel free to share the link with your friends and family. I'm kind of hoping to have a Lambo by the end of the summer, so.
It's gonna make those Lambo payments.
Yeah, I'm glad I didn't pre-order one.
Ooh, okay, come on. I can do this. Sorry, focusing up. Alright, here we go again. So just time it up as it's coming down. Go. And just repeat. I'm just gonna miss that one. Take my time. Go. This one's alternate. See, it's got a little propelled a little bit. Helps you make that last platform. This one will take you nice and gently up. Right, these ones are a little fast. Oof. I really propelled myself up there. You can see obviously the blue ones, these are stationary, these won't move you. Alright, now this is kind of like a piston maze. So it's like a maze with multiple levels. You make your way to the end, but like it's not as quite as simple as it looks, because
Yeah,
certain pistons will take you to certain levels.
Yeah, this is what I was talking about earlier. I'm not sure if there is an optimal path through here or not. I just opt to go the safest way, or what I believe to be the safest way.
Try and make your way through as best you can, I think. You see the exit? It's just up there. It's this blue one I'm looking at right now. I think I need to make it to this piston, and then possibly one of these pistons. And this platform should take me there, so I'll make my way here. Might be a dangerous jump. I could just get on this. And then jump all the way off. Sometimes there's no wrong answers necessary. If it works, it works.
It looks like we take similar,
And I took
say the same. Similar ways through it.
Yeah.
I think mine's a bit more kind of launchy, but it's definitely like safe launches. Yeah, I'm not like.
I mean, yeah. I think I don't know if this game ever will be speedrun by anyone, but I like the idea that it is possible to really abuse this area and really launch your character and like skip huge parts of it if you do it well. So, I took a very cautious route there, I think. But you could go crazy.
But these Kaplunk towers or
This is
whatever.
the Kaplunk Tower. No.
Yeah, we did have names for things, or in the editor when I put everything in folders, I tried to name them. I'm not sure what I called these. Yeah, I was having some trouble with these earlier.
Oh. Hi there. I might have missed our mysterious stranger a few times. I called that one.
Oh, I didn't even know about the one here.
I'll just do some cheeky crouch jumps. And I'm done. Make our way up the elevators here. Nice and slowly. No big deal. Twisty blocks. See it. Just continue to sprint through these because it's Q. And I'm into the cannons.
Yeah, I think that was. Did I put a? I did put a checkpoint before the cannons.
Right, I think this will be my last obstacle of the night.
Yeah.
But we've made it here. Let's have a quick look how far we've come. Pretty far. I don't know if we can see the ship from down here. Oh, we can. Right down there. And it's still this much to go. You can still see more disappearing into the cloud line there.
Yep, certainly still a fair old distance to go.
And I'll have one little attempt at the cannons. Here we go. So they'll shoot you, but generally the idea is if you don't loiter too long, you won't get hit.
Yeah. Yeah, this is a part where you definitely don't want to be. What happened?
Whoa. And I've unlocked my achievement for right in the kisser. Nice. I'll have one more try of that.
Just noticed that done some kind of wall run on the checkpoint.
Yeah.
I might want to look into that.
No, yeah. I'll check that out. Again, if you're good with the crouch jumps, you can really abuse that here. Get yourself more speed. Ooh, it's looking right at me. No! Saved it.
Yeah, you just gotta go quick here.
Yeah, speed is definitely of the essence.
The cannonballs are quite wide, so even if you think you're out of like the peripheral vision of the cannons, you're wrong. They are quite wide. And they do turn to aim towards you as well.
Alright. I reckon that'll be it for tonight.
Yeah, you made really good progress.
This is how far we've come. Alright. And I've got my other achievement, Terminal Velocity Fall from a great height. Well, that was it, everyone. I hope you enjoyed this little peek at Beyond the Clouds. Available on Steam. Link in the description. If you're interested, please head over to the store. Anything you'd like to say?
You basically said it exactly what I was gonna say.
Oh.
Yeah. Other than that, like I would just also like to thank anyone that watches this video after the stream ends. If they have any questions, again, like I said, just feel free to either shoot us an email or comment on the video, and we'll always get back to you at some point. We're not like super busy these days.
We are busy. Oh yeah, and anyone who has bought the game already, thank you, because we do work. We do have families, and this is just our little dream project to make games on the side, and hopefully move on to bigger and better things. So anyone who has bought the game, I think you're supporting. Thank you for the support.
Yep, and if you do have this game on your wish list, also thank you. That shows us that you have shown some interest in the game. Again, thank you, but it'd be great if you could convert those wish lists into purchases, or even just play it for a few hours and let us know what you think. That would kind of be really great for us as also.
All right, cool.
Yeah.
All right, take care, everyone. Bye bye.
Yep. Thank you, everyone.